month?
Well, I've just been telling people we've taken the slob show off for Lent. That's
It feels like it's been a month. I'm not sure how long it's been, but
it's been
I think
it's
I
been
don't
it's
think
been it's been a minute, as the kids say.
yeah, I don't think we've been on for a while, but hey, we're here. That's all that matters. Welcome to the Slob Show. We have so much to get to, and not much time, unfortunately.
I
So,
know.
number one, we didn't even cover that I went to the only Pizza Hut, the only old school Pizza Hut in Illinois. And again, I have videos of all this stuff up on my Instagram and stuff.
Now, was this something that you just stumbled upon, or did you make a trek?
Oh, it's like a 2-hour drive, over 2 hours.
Boy, no one. I don't think anybody in the history of mankind has said I drove over 2 hours to get to a Pizza Hut. I have a Pizza Hut that's a 4-minute walk away from me, and I've never been there.
Well, of course, I haven't been to any other Pizza Huts. I haven't been to a Pizza Hut in 10, 15 years. But this is the old school Pizza Hut with the well, they didn't have red cups actually, but they have like the old school lamps, the brick,
the Tiffany lamps, the old school brick. See, Craig Robinson's a good pitch man. He almost gets me to buy Pizza Hut. Almost.
It's this close.
Which means he's a phenomenal pitch man. So where is the only old school Pizza Hut in Illinois?
Geneseo or Geneseo? Is that how you say it?
Just say it like you mean it.
I'm going to say Geneseo.
Yeah, they didn't teach. Did they stop teaching that one at Columbia? Just say it with confidence, bro.
Yeah, I was in Geneseo, and the tablecloths. I mean, they didn't have much actually. Now when I look back at it, but I did put a video on TikTok, and it got 200,000 views. So someone was excited to see it. Look at that, El. You're getting compliments.
Oh, nice.
Laura's saying you look skinny
from the neck up. I'm sure I do.
You do have a nice neck.
Thank you very much.
Say,
thank you.
There's Sandy checking in, Gumball, Chad. I'm going too fast. Chad checking in. Let's see.
Now, did they give you like a pitcher of Coke for your table?
No, but so my girlfriend Kathy and I, we both loved Pizza Hut when we were kids. That's why we went.
Everybody did. We didn't know any better.
Exactly. So we did go, but she bought me red cups like as a gift, and then she bought me some other stuff too. Oh, look at that! Nick Miranda's on.
Oh wow,
our boy, is that Nick Miranda? You got to if you're by the way, if you're watching in the Facebook group, you got to click on that link up top. But he's saying Uncle Nick, got to be Nick Miranda. Uncle Nick's Kitchen, the delicious omelet. Come on. So this guy Nick Miranda, he was my favorite guy, my favorite sales guy when I was just a young twink working in radio.
But you say that about all the sales guys that check in.
I don't think so. I don't think any of them check in, do they? But he would
a month ago it was Alan Simkowski.
Oh,
before that
it was. Is that guy still alive? Even
he's still alive. I know he went to the Duran concert.
Oh, dude. No, but Nick used to make us omelets, which was great. Like when you were just a kid, it was like I was like 19, and then Nick's busting out these omelets. It was great.
Outstanding.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Outstanding.
But anyways, Kathy and I, we go to the Pizza Hut. It's a 2-hour drive. There's nothing else to do in Geneseo, like nothing.
Is it south? Is it west? How'd you get there?
You're asking the wrong person.
Okay, I'll Google it.
I don't know what direction.
You have no idea what direction. It wasn't east. We know that.
She drove.
Should have been in Lake Michigan.
So I was just laying there, in the seat. So I wasn't paying attention the way I should have.
Sandy's saying she thinks it's south.
Yeah.
Do you even know how to spell Geneseo?
I do. Geneseo. Geneseo.
Geneseo, Illinois.
Yeah.
Let's see. In Henry County.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's due west. It's almost like the Quad Cities.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. You're right. It's towards Iowa.
Yeah.
For sure.
So you took either I-80 or I-88. One of those two. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we sat there, we ate some pizza, and then we we came home.
And then they came home, huh? Yeah. Ate about half a pizza, turned around and came right back home.
They didn't have a salad bar anymore because of COVID. So they really had nothing.
Oh no.
But we have so much
a pan pizza. What'd you get?
Of course. You know, they make them all in the big pan, the cast iron pan, which was great. Old school. The lights. I'm trying to think what else. They had the reading book thing on the wall. Kathy actually bought me one of those reading pins. Remember when you would read books? The Readers Club?
I mean, I went to Montessori school, but I was never much of a book reader. That was my demise. So they have a little book reader club there at you should have gone the whole way and had a little league baseball game before.
It's called Book It.
A bookend?
Book It.
Oh, Book It. Wow.
You don't remember this?
Wow, that looks wow. That's got like 1977 written all over it.
Kathy bought this on eBay for me. She also bought me a Pizza Hut jacket.
Wow.
Because it was like a whole thing. But Book It used to be when you were a kid, you would lie and you would say, "Oh, I read 8 books," and then you get a free personal pizza. But I have this pin again.
That might have been after my time. I don't seem to recall that. Yeah, I am. Laura's like, yeah, I was too old for Book It. Yeah, I am too old for Book It.
Well, think about it. If you're what, about 10 years older than me or so. So if I was 10, you were 20. So
yeah, that's right.
I'm just trying to keep.
I wasn't reading books at age 20, so I could get a free personal pan pizza for
kids'
pizza.
Books, not children's books to get a free pizza.
How many Book It buttons does R. Kelly have?
40. That's where he would take the kids. So a lot of other things to get to. Number one, have you had the KFC wraps yet? 2 for $5.
Boy, my wife literally screamed when she saw that commercial. I'm like, are you high? Has the edible kicked in? What's going on here? Like KFC wraps you're excited about? I have not had the KFC wraps, and I have not had the
Double Down.
The Double Down. I didn't have it the first time.
Oh my God.
It came around, and so I want to make sure I get it this time while it's back.
Well, let me tell you a couple things. Number one, I went to get these wraps. They're 2 for $5. By the way, the old wrap was called the Twister. The Twister had the greatest sauce ever on it. These new wraps are not the Twister. They're about a quarter or half the size of the Twister.
Oh no.
So just so you know, 2 is not enough.
Gotcha.
So if you go and get the 2, that's not your meal. That's just a little thing to eat maybe in the car. That's how small it is.
2 would not have been enough anyway.
2 regular wraps would have been. The old Twister wrap was great. I would get 2. It was perfect.
Were they the size of a burrito? I mean, if they were that size, then yeah, 2 would
not
be enough.
Burrito, but like picture a big wrap.
But if it's big. It's a chicken finger in a tortilla, basically, right?
The old one used to be a bunch of chicken fingers.
Oh, okay. All right.
This new one is like, it's like this big. It's super small. I mean, I was eating it as finger foods in the car.
You ever eat the KFC with that's all together in the bowl with the gravy and the mashed potatoes?
I've never had that, but I've seen it.
Yeah, that looks like something that something out of a school lunchroom.
Like something that the kid who hates going to class is sitting there at his lunch table just mixing everything.
Yes, mixing everything together. Yes,
it's like Randy from A Christmas Story when he has the meatloaf and I hate meatloaf, and he's mixing everything, and then he eats it like a pig or whatever. But here's the thing: so they have the Double Down, but then now they put the Double Down on a sandwich also.
Well, that defeats the purpose.
I understand that, but they do.
The whole purpose of the Double Down, if you're not familiar with the Double Down, is that the double down, there's two pieces of chicken and they serve as your bun.
Yeah.
That's the whole purpose of a double down. If you put a bun on top of that, then it's just a chicken sandwich
Well,
with an extra piece of chicken.
That's what they're serving now. They call it something else though. They call it like hang on. There's some other name for it now. They call it the double down fried chicken sandwich now. Or no, wait, okay, that's the regular one. Okay, so that they have this one, the regular one. But then, the classic one here. This here. But they have one now where there's bread.
Now, are these original recipe or are they crispy, or can you get it both ways?
You can get it both ways. Now, these are the wraps I'm talking about, 2 for $5.
Okay. How much is the double down? Do you know?
I don't remember. Maybe $7, $8 for the meal. Maybe $10 for the meal. Oh, here. Okay.
Yes, friends, we do not do show prep. We do not do show prep. If you were thinking that maybe we come well prepared, psych. No.
What are you, nuts? You think I'm going to look up prices and shit? You think I'm going to remember any of those? No, this is it right here, Rooker. It's called the bacon and cheese sandwich. Bacon and cheese chicken sandwich. This is the double down with bread.
Just stay in your lane.
But that's what I ended up ordering, actually. So I got that. I got a large coleslaw and I got 2 wraps. And I ate the wraps. And that was a good meal. That I recommend that kind of a meal. Here's the double down here.
Well, I've got to try the double down just to try it. The double down has what's inside the double down. What are the 2 pieces of chicken holding together?
There's cheese, bacon, and sauce.
And the sauce is not just mayonnaise; it's something else.
It's basically mayonnaise, yeah.
Okay.
But I highly recommend getting a couple of those wraps just on the side, because it's a great side dish.
Just get that as a little something extra on the side.
Yeah, you know how we do it, Roker. We get a little something. Like for instance, I went to. I'm
assuming the wraps are crunchy, or are they original?
They're crunchy.
Okay. Do they still do spicy crunchy?
I believe. You know
KFC?
what? Here's what I don't like. Their new version of spicy is just spicy mayo. Have you noticed that?
No, I haven't noticed that. I didn't know. That's why I asked. I didn't know.
So when you get a spicy sandwich, there's same thing with Popeyes. Like when you get a spicy chicken sandwich there, they just put the spicy mayo on. It's not a different flavoring on the chicken.
No, that's weak.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Yeah, that's weak.
But these, I do recommend eating the wraps. But like I said, there's no way that's going to be a meal. That's just a little side item. Like, where did I go the other day? Where I got like a burger, fries, and then I got a hot dog on the side. The hot dog was like a little something.
Yeah, I would eat the wraps like on the way to the car, like walking from the restaurant to the car. I would still be throwing the wrappers out in the garbage can that was in the KFC parking lot by the door.
I ate the first wrap before I got back to the street. I was in. I swear to you, I was in the drive-thru, moved up about 1.5 feet, and I was already eating that first wrap.
There you go.
And by the time I got back out of the parking lot to turn onto the street, the first wrap was gone. Already.
How do you like KFC in general? Where do you rank them?
It's fine. I mean, I'll eat it,
I like the original I can digest. The original is moist. Sometimes when I hate it is like it's almost Popeyes is almost getting like Harold's where it's a crapshoot.
Well,
they'll overcook it and it'll be dry and all that stuff. Thank you for people telling me I look good. I don't know.
I noticed no one saying that about. I noticed no one saying shit about me. All I keep reading is how great Roker looks. Not one person said anything. They're like, God,
you look phenomenal.
Abe looks like shit.
The man who drove 2 hours to get to a Pizza Hut. No one's saying anything about him.
No one's saying anything about me. 45 people are saying Roker looks great. No one said shit to me. God damn.
Oh,
thank you, Frank. See, Frank, Thank God for my boy Frank.
Frank's got your back.
Did you try the I tried the flounder sandwich at Popeyes.
I have not tried the fish sandwich at Popeyes. Is that any good?
Uh,
So they're all going to have these fish sandwiches during Lent. They're all going to
yeah.
try and come up with something that you can
Here's
still
the
go
problem.
there and buy. Yeah.
Here's the problem. I don't like fish.
Okay, then. I don't like fish. Why would you try it then?
Because it looks good. So like, I'm like, God, that flounder sandwich has to be good. And then I ate it. I'm like, it's a little fishy. But I'm sure you would love it.
Spoiler alert. The flounder sandwich at Popeyes is a little fishy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Should it be a little fishy? I thought they would be, because like if you go to Culver's, their fish is smooth. It tastes delicious. What is it, cod or whatever?
Well, it's cod. It shouldn't smell fishy. Fish should not smell fishy, but there are certain fish that have a more fishier taste. My wife, Claire, who is listening right now in the basement, I love you, baby.
Oh, what's up, Claire?
Says that like when I met her, and for years she's like, I don't like fish. I don't like fish. I don't like fish. And what she really didn't like was actual fish, not so much seafood. Because she loves like crab legs and stuff like that, but she had never had them. She just thought all seafood was the same. So I can understand that that's a fish that's usually when you have a fish sandwich, you're either dealing with like cod. Yeah, that's usually what you're dealing with.
Yeah. Well,
which is like mild, you know.
You know what I realized? I love tartar sauce. So then what I did was I was actually walking down Michigan Avenue.
I was Abe love tartar sauce. What ingredient in tartar sauce would attract Abe to it? I'll have to get back to you on that one.
Base with a great pro tip. When you go to Kentucky Fried Chicken, don't get fish.
Don't get the fish. It's always dude, it's always the tip that I give. If the place is called, you know, if you go to a steakhouse, don't get something other than the steak.
Yeah.
If you go to McCormick and Schmick Seafood, don't get I'm gonna get the steak. No, don't get the steak. She's like, oh, it's not that good. I'm like, that's because it's a seafood restaurant.
Wait, so you're saying Joe Stone Crab, I shouldn't get the steak? Because that's what I get there. They have good steak, though. You have to admit that place.
Unless they change the name to Jones Stone Crab and Steak.
Yeah, I think it is in steak, actually.
Okay.
Oh, so back to the flounder Popeye sandwich. So I'm seeing all these people, like this homeless guy was eating one outside. I'm like, God,
wow,
that's good. He was homeless. No, what's that? Wow, he was homeless.
No, I mean that means probably someone took a bite out of it and went, here, you can have it. Here you go, buddy.
But it looked great watching him eat it. So I'm like, God, I got to get one. So I did get one. It was a bit fishy. I got extra tartar sauce. And then I'm like, you know what? I realized I just love tartar sauce. So I went to McDonald's, I was on Wabash, and I got 2 double cheeseburgers, add tartar sauce.
Wait a minute. Okay. I thought you were going to say you went to McDonald's and got 2 fillet of fish. You went and got 2 double cheeseburgers and added tartar sauce to it.
Yeah, only tartar. I said no ketchup, no mustard, add tartar sauce.
Have you ever put relish on a burger before?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's basically what you're getting is relish and mayonnaise.
It was good.
That is, dude. You're a problem. You're a problem at McDonald's, dude. You go to McDonald's and order tartar. Yes, can I get? Yes, welcome to McDonald's. May I help you? Yes, I'll have 2 double cheeseburgers. Hold the pickles. Hold the ketchup. No onions.
No, I got onions.
Add tartar sauce. And can you please pick the sesame seeds off the bun for me?
I got it, but then I went to Mariano's and I bought tartar sauce. Not the same.
Not the same as when you get it from a fast food joint.
Do you know of a good tartar sauce that you use at the house?
I usually don't use tartar sauce on fish. I'll use either hot sauce on fish, or if it's fish and chips, you use the malt vinegar.
Mm. You know me, I have to have a white
That's
sauce on
yeah,
everything.
that's kind of a acquired taste. Yes. So I'm not the go-to guy for tartar sauce.
Oh, I figured you would be because you love fish. I thought tartar just went with everything.
But see, I don't see that's where I throw you a little curveball.
Man,
That's where I give you a little curve.
that's where that
Not
award-winning pellet of yours comes in.
that's exactly right. That's exactly right.
But I was planning on switching everything to tartar sauce, and then when I bought it at the house, I'm like, oh, this isn't good.
Was it shelf stable tartar sauce?
I
So
mean, I
like it
put
was
it in
in
the refrigerator.
it was in was it okay when you bought it, was it refrigerated or was it in the condiment section where the ketchup and mustard is?
That's where I fucked up. It was in the warm section. I should have
That
bought
would
it already
yeah,
cold.
there you go. It's got that's probably or just make your own with your favorite mayonnaise.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that next time. But yeah, it wasn't, it wasn't what I was looking for.
Right. Right.
I was excited because I saw the homeless guy eating it, and then when I got to it, it's like,
And you're going, and if the homeless guy is eating it, it's got to be good. It's got to be. He must have discerning taste, so I got to try that.
were you with me that time we were in Lincoln Park and I bought that homeless guy a burrito, and then he told me, yo, man, get no onions and no tomato.
Oh, wow.
Were you with me for that?
It sounds familiar. It sounds familiar. I like the homeless guys that just hang out outside of like Gibsons and stuff.
Oh,
They've
yeah.
they've got it down.
Oh, it's great.
They're gonna get like half of a twice baked potato. They're gonna get,
Half a
they're gonna
steak,
get they're gonna get quality eats.
half a tomahawk.
That's right.
The worst part is they won't eat it anyway. They're like, oh shit, someone took a bite out of this. Fuck this shit. They throw it right in the garbage. By the way, the double down's only back for a limited time, so you better, if you're going to get it.
I assume that it was only going to be back for a limited time. So
it's two slices of cheese, bacon, and a choice of either mayo or spicy sauce.
Does it say how much it is?
I'm sure I could pull that up right away.
Which I think was the point of the conversation about 18 minutes ago.
$9?
Wow.
That can't be right. Hang on.
Ooh.
Oh, no. $5.49 it looks like.
Okay, much better. Much better.
No, this says $6.40. I don't know. So it's probably somewhere between $5.50 and $6.50.
Okay.
Based on my research here.
It's worth a try.
Here's the thing. Stuff's way more expensive now than it used to be. Like, gone are the days of the 2-for-2 Whoppers, which we grew up on, right? Like, that was our legacy, 2-for-2 Whoppers. The reason why we're doing the SLOB show is because of 2-for-2 Whoppers. We were bred to think that you have to eat 2 burgers. I can't eat a burger now. When was the last time you could just eat 1 burger? Very rare. It has to be like an Au Cheval burger.
It's got to be a huge burger, yes.
Burger King made me feel like I need 2 burgers because it was 2 for $2 or 1 Whopper for $6. Why would I pay 6 for 1? It made no sense.
Well, I was a big fan of 5 for $5 from Arby's.
Exactly. Right? So I always thought I had to eat 5 beef and
2
cheddars.
for $6, right?
Yeah. And I used to eat 5 beef and cheddars when I was like 10.
Right.
I used to eat 3 footlongs from Subway when I was like 13. How was that? I can't even, I only eat 1 footlong. How could I eat 3? I used to eat 3 when I was like 13 years old.
This is Abe reminiscing from when he was young. Most people they talk about like their athletic prowess or something of that nature. I used to be able to eat 3 footlong Subways when I was 10.
There was a guy, I called him Hellhound, who worked there. He had long hair. He looked like he was from Wayne's World or something. And he'd like, extra lettuce, extra mayo, right? 3 for 10, right? I'm like, yep, that's the order.
Oh, so you would go at the end of the day when they have the special, buy one, get one free or something like that.
No, the one by my house, it was always 3 for 10.
Wow.
So that's why I would eat 3 subs sometimes.
Wow.
It was delicious.
If you had delicious, when Abe was going to say something was delicious, take a drink.
Oh, by the way, I do want to mention this really quick. And I know you don't have much time here, Roker. Someone hit me up asking me where I get t-shirts from. If you're a member of the Slob Show community and you're above a 1X, Old Navy, if you go on oldnavy.com, they have men's t-shirts like 2X. I wear like 2X, but they have 3X, 4X, 5X, and they're like $10. They're the most comfortable and best fitting and cheap shirts for the Slob Show community. Old Navy's website, and they always have coupons like 40% off.
I think they might only have a website now. They just closed the one on State Street.
Did they? I mean, they're in malls. I know they're in like Chicago Ridge Mall and some other ones, but like if you go on the website and all you got to do is Google Old Navy coupon, it's always like 40% off. And they actually, it's one of the few places that actually works.
Nice.
When you find it. So anyone in the community looking for these shirts, because some guys like, I bought some fresh clean tees for like $100. I'm like, just go on the Old Navy website. You get like 20 shirts for like $40.
I'm rocking Kohl's right now.
Oh, Eddie Bauer.
A long sleeve Kohl's. Although this might have been Sam's Club. I wouldn't have said. I wouldn't have. I don't know what it is.
Is that the Call of the Wild t-shirt?
I bought it. I bought it so that I could spill food on it while I.
Is that my brother Sam watching?
What?
Sam.
Wow.
I've never seen Sam watch. He's talking about Hellhound, the guy at Subway. That was our guy. Sam used to eat like a gentleman. He never ate 3 subs.
He never had 3. He never had. He would always be waiting for you to pass one of those subs over to him, and it never happened. It's like, yes, I'll have 3 subs for $10, and he's like, "Thanks, bro, appreciate it."
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You're eating all 3?
You know, the place was awesome when he used to close the doors when they would wait in line for tickets for Ozfest. Him and all his friends would come to Subway. You would just go there. It was closed. It's like, oh, man, we're going to get tickets for Ozfest. This guy was awesome. This guy was classic. He was an awesome guy. So what else did we have on the agenda, Roker, besides, by the way, the Slob Show is the only podcast.
Agenda?
By the way, the Slob Show, if you missed last week, which was a month ago, it's the only podcast that ends with an emergency shit in the history of all podcasts.
How long is your podcast? It depends. It depends what time Abe's stomach drops.
Oh yeah, Sam just said Hellhound closed the shop. That's what it was. It wasn't Ozfest. He closed it to go to Woodstock 94. That's exactly where he went.
Wow.
That's what it was. Because we pulled up to go to Subway. He's like, no, man. And he had all these like hippie looking people in a van. He's like, no, man, we're driving to New York for Woodstock.
Wow.
That was our guy. But yeah, so yeah, this is the only place where you're going to get that kind of content.
That's true. I'm pretty confident that's a true statement right there.
Where I'm running out of breath. And I'm like, we got Roker, before you finish telling me what you're eating for dinner, you gotta go quick. I gotta go.
Show's over. Yeah.
Oh my God. So what are you having for dinner, Roker? That's how we always wrap this up.
I don't know. It's either gonna be lasagna, or it's going to be like corned beef hash and eggs. I think I'm going to go corned beef hash and eggs route.
What about 12, 13 eggs or what?
Usually it's going to be at least 3 eggs.
Oh, okay.
Could be 4. Depends how much hash there is. And then if you put
breaking news.
Yeah, Swiss cheese.
Breaking news
on there too. Oh, Claire.
Your wife Claire with the breaking news.
I guess I'm having meatloaf.
Roker, let me ask you the question again.
I guess somebody ate the hash. I didn't know about it.
Roker, let me ask you the question again. Hey, Roker, what are you gonna have for dinner today?
Meatloaf. Can't wait.
You were looking so forward to that hash.
Can't wait.
Wait, so you made the hash, or it was from a can, or what?
No. Claire makes the hash. So here's how she sous vide the corned beef, and it comes out unbelievable. And so you take the leftover corned beef, you take the, like some of the end, or how it doesn't cut
Yeah.
right, and then you make the hash out of that with potatoes and
Man.
onions and green peppers and stuff like that. And then usually that's a breakfast, but I'll have breakfast
And
for
she
dinner
made
any
like
day
a
of the
party
week.
platter of that
So
for the house or what?
delicious, yes, a party platter for the two of
And
us.
then
And then the meatloaf she makes is phenomenal. It's the Dookie Chase meatloaf from New Orleans.
oh wait, hang on, Roker. More breaking news. The hash is still an option. Thank God.
Yes, and I said the meatloaf is great. Why are you saying
Damn.
I'm ripping you? She's like, F you, the meatloaf is great. I just said that I'm just giving love to the meatloaf. The meatloaf it's not heavy. You know how
Oh,
the
yeah,
meatloaf
nice.
is usually heavy? This meatloaf is like light.
thin
It's
meatloaf.
amazing.
So Roker,
Very
now that you have
tasty.
both options, this delicious meatloaf or the hash, what are you gonna be eating?
Probably, that's a good question.
What?
Maybe the meatloaf.
Wow.
Well, here's the thing. I work from home tomorrow, and I've got to go back into the office on
yes.
Friday. So I would want to have the heavier of the two tonight, instead of having it tomorrow and then having it potentially weigh me down
You make
on
a great
Friday
point.
morning.
Oh, by the way,
Yes.
I was at the Schaumburg Hooters last week. That may be the greatest Hooters food I've ever had in my life.
Really?
I
The
don't know
Schaumburg
anyone
Hooters.
watching or listening to the Slob Show. Please go to the Schaumburg Hooters and eat it in the restaurant. I don't know what it is. It was so delicious. Everything, like scalding hot. The blue cheese was ice cold. The fries were delicious. Everything.
The one on mile and a half before you get to like Oak Lawn.
Oh, it is Oak Lawn.
Is like
one.
That is still in Oak Lawn. That's like an outstanding one. We were on a business. We were on a business like ride. It was my boss and two other people, and they were like, "Let's stop for lunch." And I'm like, "There's a Hooters like 3 blocks from here."
See, we did the Slob Show so long ago. You forgot that you told this exact story.
I did tell you that story. Okay,
because you're with your coworkers, and then you told them that you're like, "Hey, Hooters," and then they all said, "Hey, Roker, that's great," and they were all like giving you 5 and stuff. That's how long it's been since we've done a Slob Show.
It's actually done a Slob Show. Yeah, so that is there's a Hooters here in Joliet.
Have you been to that one?
Yes, I have.
And what are your thoughts? Oh, not a fan or what?
There's a Hooters here in Joliet.
Oh. The Downers Grove one is good according to Chad.
None are as good as the one where Bass had his bachelor party.
Oh, where was that? What was that one?
Dude, I don't know. I think we got blindfolded and taken to an area.
And then we stayed at we stayed at a Motel 6.
Dude, it's like I'm looking around for like an exit plan and stuff. I'm like, okay, what? If something goes down, how the hell am I getting out of here?
God damn it, get it! My brother Mike and I shared a room, and underneath his bed was a like a scale to weigh drugs. It was under the bed. They didn't even clean it.
You gotta love motels.
If you miss the drug scale, that means you didn't do shit. That means you didn't even change a sheet.
Dude, that means they left out the bathroom window, whoever was there beforehand. They left the drug scale behind. Yeah. Don't worry about the sheet. Yeah, the sheet's probably not real good.
Isn't it funny what people are willing to do to save some money? Like what do we save honestly by staying in that shit motel?
Dude, my wife used to be in charge of housekeeping for the Hyatt place in Hyde Park. And so she would have to go around and do an inspection after the rooms were cleaned. And so she literally would have like that, a blue light and stuff like that. And so, and the good thing about it is when we check into a hotel, there are, I don't know if you're listening, Claire Bear, and want to come in and chime in on this or type this up. No, because when she goes into a hotel room, there's like 3 or 4 things that she can check immediately to tell how well they've cleaned the room. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So she checks like the blanket for cum.
These that's exactly right. That's exactly where I was going with the story.
Yeah.
Yes, she checks the blanket for cum. That's exactly right.
Shit, this one's not clean.
Yeah, if the blanket's a little crunchy, we ask for another room. Yeah.
Hey, what's wrong with your room, sir? Oh, there's cum on the blanket. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yes, a couple of things. I need a toothbrush, and oh yeah, there's cum on the blanket. Yeah. And now they don't clean your room. They don't clean your room until you leave. You have to ask for them. Like, it's not like they come and clean your room every day.
Oh, here's Claire with the info.
Okay. Here we go.
Glasses.
Closet.
Well, go ahead, Roker. Go through each one.
What about the glasses? Bed bug.
Well, wait, hang on. Let's start with the glasses. What about the glasses?
So I'm assuming make sure they're clean.
Oh, just that they're clean?
Make sure they've been washed and they're clean.
Wait a minute. So what kind of inspector is she?
And they didn't just...
Like, oh, make sure there's not Pepsi in the glass? Like, what kind of cleaning is that, Roker?
I don't know. The wrong person. No, but these are things that you can check immediately that will let you know if the housekeeping has done a sufficient job.
Lip marks,
she says.
Yeah. Well, of course there's
that would be a sign that it's not clean.
Yeah, but that's a universal sign. That's not like some insider's tip from her. That's something everyone knows. If there's lipstick on your glass, it's on a clean glass. You don't have to be an inspector to know that.
Wow.
Right? Dude, what the fuck?
That's my wife, man. That's my wife. You want to go?
But you're like, she knows all these inside tips. Man, she knows this tip where if there's a pillowcase on the pillow, it's clean. Yeah, if there's a fresh bar of soap, that's something to check for.
Make sure no one's in the room. We've had that happen before. You ever check into a hotel room and there's still people staying in the room?
My mom did that, and I think Coolio was in the room. I swear to God, it was either her or her friend, and Coolio was in the room.
I'm sure it wasn't Coolio.
No.
We just all look the same.
No. It was Coolio, the real Coolio.
What hotel was this?
It was in Vegas, and he was having a party in the room.
Okay, I would not want to be.
It was 100% Coolio because I heard the story about Coolio. Someone wrote R.I.P. Coolio.
R.I.P. Coolio. I would not want to be housekeeping in Las Vegas. I can tell you that.
No way. Have you tried the Wendy's chili yet? They now sell it in grocery stores.
Really?
Yeah, that's a new item now.
That's the new thing. They're all trying to. They all have some component of their fast food restaurant in the store, whether or not it's sauce, coffee, something. There's another component to it that's in the store.
Here it is. Look at that
can.
Wow,
it's in a can. Oh, it's in a can?
What do you think it's going to be?
God. No, I thought that maybe it would have been in like some type of like plastic container or something of that nature. Like, I mean, like, not to like rip on like Hormel chili in a can, but
yeah,
it tastes like the can. It doesn't taste like chili at all.
Oh, you're too good to eat out of cans now, or what?
No, I'm just saying it's like chili out of a can is not the most appetizing looking thing. Especially if you had a dog and was feeding them, Alpo from,
That's true.
You're right. From the age of 5 to 15. Yeah, exactly. Claire is over here to the side and she's pissed.
Hey, Claire.
You gonna talk smack about me?
Oh, dude, no. I don't know if you're gonna. Wow.
No. Roker's saying like you have these expert tips, and the tips are like, if the toothbrush is not in the plastic, it's a used toothbrush.
Okay, go ahead. Tell Abe something other than there's lipstick on the glass.
Because we know to see if there's not lipstick on a glass.
My job was to make sure there was no lipstick on the glass.
No, I know, but Roker
sometimes takes shortcuts.
But what I'm saying is, what I was saying is, when we check into a hotel room, you immediately check a few things.
Yeah, I check to make sure there's no hairs on the bed or the pillowcases.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but Roker made it sound like you had these insider's tips that we should be ready to look for. So I blame Roker.
I mean, I check for bed bugs.
How do you do that? How do you check for bed bugs?
How do you check for bed bugs?
You take the sheets off and you look in the creases of the sheet, the mattress behind the base, the headboard.
Oh, God.
Oh. And then what happens when they start running? Then you just get another room or what?
If what?
What if it's the last room available in the hotel? What if you've checked in at midnight?
It has to get recleaned. Are you talking about bed bugs?
I'm talking about bed bugs, yeah.
Then we'd relocate them if we had to.
God, awful.
Dude, just bring a few bed bugs with you in a jar.
Oh my God.
See, this room was inspected by Claire Roker. This one
and go, dude, there are bed bugs here in the room. I want you to put me up at the Ritz-Carlton.
Yeah. They're like, no, we now have to put you up in the Motel 6. We're putting you up in the what's that place called? The Cicero Inn, where all the hookers live.
Oh my God,
the Sportsman's Inn.
We're putting you up at the Zanzibar on Stony Island. That's probably before. I know that's before your time. Never mind. Yeah,
we're putting you up at the Miami Hotel on 79th Street. You're gonna be at the Saratoga on Archer.
Dude, if you're staying someplace that says it has free cable,
you
probably don't want to. Yeah, you don't want to.
Also,
be
if
there.
it says 4-hour nap rate, you're in the wrong place.
Oh, if it has short rates.
If it says waterbed, color TV, and 4-hour nap rate, it's all hookers and kids from high school trying to get laid.
Yep. That's exactly right.
That's how like the movie Leaving Las Vegas, like Nicolas Cage living in that disgusting hotel room. That's how it's like, man, this is rock. That's rock. If you're a drug addict or a horrible drinker, go stay in a motel and live there for a week and just know that that's rock bottom. That might snap you out of it.
Keep in mind, this whole thing started with you staying at a hotel that there was a drug scale.
A Motel 6. One of the most... for Base's bachelor party.
Oh my God.
Oh, there's Base right there. Hey, Base. What was the Motel 6 we stayed at for your bachelor party? Do you remember what it was called? Was it a Motel 6 or was it a
I think I Ubered home. Oh, dude. Any of the hotels you stayed in a Stone Park hotel room?
Yes.
Dude.
It was a motel.
God. Oh God, dude. Oh my God. Dude.
It was disgusting.
Oh my God.
Do you remember the actual I don't want to get too much into detail, but do you remember the place where the actual bachelor party was?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. It was like, where's the exit? How do we get out of here?
Didn't some guy have a knife or something? He had a gun.
It was like an industrial park or something. It was like,
oh yeah,
and
it was right next door to a bookstore, like an exotic bookstore. Remember, like a Lion's Den or some shit.
Is Guides still open?
That's where I had my bachelor party for my boy. Remember my boy Jeff?
Well, we got to go there and And somebody said Stone Park bars are open all night.
Of course they are.
I would use the term bar very, very loosely. Very, very loosely. They have alcohol there for sale as well.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, Roker has to get to his corned beef hash.
I do, or meatloaf or whatever. I'll just surprise.
Hey guys, hang on a second, because Claire has some insider's tips for hotels. If the blanket's laying on the floor, it's probably not clean.
Okay, I thought she had insider's tips. I spoke too soon, apparently.
If there's lipstick on the glass. You said if there's lipstick. Like that's something that we should be on the lookout. Oh, wait, guys, hang on. This room's guys. Let's get out of here. This room's dirty. There was lipstick. I know for a fact there are people in this room. There's lipstick on the glass.
I've never heard Abe laugh like that before. You sound like
if I had a heart attack right now, this would be a great way to go out.
Yeah,
this would be a great way to die.
Oh my God! And and everybody who thought that you'd have a jar of mayonnaise in your hand would have lost that bet.
I don't like seeing this now. Claire's saying "fuck you." Sorry, Claire. I'm making fun of Roker, not you.
Dude, better you than me.
I'm blaming Roker for saying he had these insider's tips, but we love Claire. Claire's the best. In fact, Claire's the greatest chef ever. One of the finest chefs and people in general.
You're just putting it on. You're laying it on too thick.
Well, I'm just speaking the truth now.
All
jokes aside, I'm speaking the truth.
Gotcha. I concur. I love you, baby. Yeah, I do.
What if one day if she just shot you in the head with a rifle?
Dude, she will. Dude, if you think that she's gonna shoot me while I'm awake, you've got another thing coming. It's yeah.
It's gonna be like Goodfellas. You wake up like
it's gonna be exactly like that.
Aaron,
it's gonna
put down
be
the gun,
exactly like that.
Aaron.
Dude, no, but it is going to be exactly like that, where I have her apologizing to me at the end.
I gotta go home.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Oh,
I get guns pointed at me all day at work. I don't need this shit at home.
I would pay anything for you to wake up to that. just to teach you a lesson for all the bullshit over the years.
Oh, appreciate it.
Actually, Roker, I did want to bring the last thing up. This is perfect to wrap things up. So you see that the Chicken Ranch is giving Jimmy Garoppolo free ass for life. Did you see that?
The Chicken Ranch, that was a competitor.
I thought he owned that.
No, he owned the Bunny Ranch.
No, he owned the Chicken Ranch too. Didn't he?
He owned the Chicken Ranch was a competitor. But he did own like 6 different places. He had the Bunny Ranch, and then down the street, there was like this cul-de-sac where he owned everything in there, a strip club, 3 more brothels, and then he owned the ones over in like Pahrump. That's like where it's called Pahrump, Nevada. That's where Lamar Odom had his incident.
How did Lamar get to Pahrump?
To which he came out on his special TMZ special and said that Dennis tried to kill him.
Oh, you put that past Dennis? I don't know. I don't think he was trying to kill him. Of course not. Why would Dennis kill a customer?
Dude, Dennis would never kill anybody. I mean, he could have had somebody killed if he wanted to, I'm sure, but why bother?
Why Odom? I mean, unless Lamar wasn't paying his bill. It wouldn't make sense. It's not good business for him to drug someone.
No.
Obviously, someone gave him drugs or he brought him in.
Right. Exactly. It's that well, he said that he was like on like a bender or something. He was like going nuts. He said gave him his credit card and put like 100. He says ring it up for like $100,000.
God. And then they did it, right? Like, hey, we have to run 19 credit cards.
Dude, of course they did it.
Don't you think anytime Lamar Odom spent anything on his credit card, the credit card company would call in to make sure, like anything, like Starbucks, anything.
I know.
They're like, God, Lamar Odom spending money. Let's double check this.
Unbelievable.
When the receipt comes back, a Neapolitan, a half and half, like
that's right. They had the menus there. But let me stop you there for a second. Why are they offering Jimmy Garoppolo?
He's the new Raiders. He's the new Raiders quarterback. The Las Vegas Raiders.
Yes, but that still doesn't make. You're not supposed to have sex before a game.
No, that's because they're saying they said because he's hot.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah. So there's like, we all want to bang Jimmy G, but he's now he's the king of Vegas now.
The pride of Arlington Heights.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I was just wondering if you had any insight because that was your boy before he tragically passed away.
He did not. He offered a job to OJ. He offered a job. I think he offered a job to OJ. I used to text him with like opportunity. It was like, oh, you should go and say this, do this. Like, because he was very smart. I mean, it's not like he could like advertise in the yellow pages, which don't exist anymore. But so he had to come up with these creative things to get on.
You know what though? Now with OnlyFans and social media, the Bunny Ranch could have had some great stuff going on right now. They should right now, actually. I don't know why they don't.
They did pretty well with the HBO show, that's for sure. They were printing money when the HBO show was out.
But now Playboy is doing like an OnlyFans type thing. So why don't the Bunny Ranch should do something like that? Have a girl all day working the page.
Dennis ran for like some political office in Pahrump,
and he won.
This is like a month after he died, and he won by a landslide. He was calling himself the Trump of Pahrump. And that's the truth. I couldn't make that up.
Oh yeah. Everyone gets free ass if they vote for me. Pahrump has like 45 people.
I had the last interview with him. I was at his birthday party.
Yeah, and did he die like in the room next to you or something, or was it like when you left?
No, he was at I believe the same at the same brothel that he owns in Pahrump. And that's where that happened. I was like on a Monday. That was like on a Monday night.
The best was Sunday, you. The best was you doing your eulogy for Dennis.
He was my friend.
It doesn't matter. It's still Dennis.
You're just jealous.
No, but like it's like
He's like a great guy.
Like who's the guy who's like dropping loads? Nick Manning. Like, can you imagine like me doing a whole eulogy? Like, man, Nick Manning dropping loads. I'm gonna miss him, bro. Rest in power.
He'd do anything. I tell you, one person I know wishes Dennis was still alive.
You,
Ron Jeremy.
Oh, Ron Jeremy. Yeah, he'd probably get him out of prison, right?
He wouldn't have spent a day in jail.
What, you think Dennis? How would Dennis have gotten him off?
Dennis would have bailed him out, would have paid his bail, and would have paid for his lawyers. With no doubt about it.
The problem is though now Ron Jeremy has dementia. He has real dementia. So
yes,
just like Harvey Weinstein has dementia.
I know, right? Isn't that weird?
What are the odds of that? Do you see Harvey Weinstein getting like dragged into court like Weekend at Bernie's? They had 6 guys carrying him in. It's like, hey, Weinstein, weren't you just fingering someone like 3 months ago? Like
that's how Cosby was going into court too.
Oh my God, he was blind all of a sudden.
People holding him. He had one eye bigger than the other. 8 people holding him up.
Walking in like Ray Charles. Like, come on. Come on. And now Cosby's going on a tour. I guarantee he's not going to be blind. No, I guarantee he won't be blind on the tour.
Dude, if I get dragged into court, I'll be doing the exact. I'll have a neck brace on like Fred Sanford. Whole 9 yards.
A knee brace.
Yep.
Both feet in boots, crutches, wheelchair.
Yep. My client
Oxygen
is obviously he is infirmed. He cannot. He can't serve.
God. All right. So yeah. Well, I guess we'll be back next week around 5 o'clock.
Let's see if we can string 2 of them together in a row.
We had a nice streak going, and then our schedules were kind of messed up there.
It did.
So
it did.
But don't think there's not effort. All those weeks we almost came on. Like 3 of those 4 weeks, one of them we had technical difficulties, another one, like it just didn't work out.
Yes, I mean it's not. We love you and we want to be here for you on a consistent basis. It just sometimes it doesn't work out, but we will do our best. We will do our best to see you next Wednesday.
You can share this with your friends. That'd be great.
Share it and make sure that you continue to go on the SLOB Show Facebook group page and continue to post.
That's all we ask of you.
That's exactly right. And then know if you got a friend that's going to go on a drive, tell them to download a few SLOB shows.
And again, we need territory leaders for all these different cities. If you live in another city, please help us out. Like if we want to go somewhere, we want to know where to go.
Like Pizza Hut in
Geneseo.
Geneseo. And yes, rest in peace, Fred Sanford. Somebody say it. Absolutely.
All right. Well, we're out here. We'll see you next Wednesday around 5.
See you next